Hi everyone, welcome back. And in this video, we are going to tackle the scoop. What is the scooping out in Pilates? What does that even mean? So if you've ever heard to scoop out your belly, you've come to the right video to figure out what that is. So I'm giving you the scoop and we're just going to figure that out right now. So all you need to do is lay down and we are going to talk about this. Now, this is very important in Pilates. And you know, in Pilates, we use a lot of visual images, and we do that to conjure up and connect, get the mind involved. That's why we consider Pilates a mind-body exercise. So we're asked the mind, and by conjuring up these images in the mind, then we ask the body to do what we're imagining. So it's really a great way to learn, and in Pilates it's very important, and we do every exercise most of the time. There are some exceptions, but we also, scooping out the belly is the same thing as navel to spine. So a lot of people think there's something different, which they're not. It's just a different way to explain. So I want you to lay down, knees up, just lay wherever you are, right down on the floor. Put your arms to the side and just relax. Totally relax. The quiet, relaxed body with your knees up is the best way to feel that natural scooping sensation. So if you take your right hand and just place it on your belly. Now, not everybody is the same. So if you noticed here, my lower back is not imprinted into the mat. I have a little bit of a space and I'm in neutral spine. And we call neutral spine exactly what it sounds like. Your spine is just neutral. It's naturally where it would be in just your natural position. So you're not tucking your pelvis, you're not tilting your pelvis, you're not drawing in your abdominals, you're just natural. That is what neutral spine is. It's neutral. It's not in forward position, it's not reversing, it's just neutral position. Now when we talk about navel to spine, this is where we want to initiate our exercises, and most of the time in Pilates. And this is very important because this is going to keep your back safe and strengthen the muscles is what we want. And our scooping muscles are our transverse abdominals, that deepest layer of the transverse abdominals that are low and deep. So when we say scooping, you are engaging those transverse abdominals. And we want to engage them properly so we strengthen them and train them properly. And a lot of people in the past or in all kinds of different exercises, or they've just always been taught to not work from neutral spine, and they tend to maybe even have a sway back, and they don't have probably a flat abdominal wall. Their abdominals protrude slightly or stick out. So it is very important to train them properly so you can achieve that flat abdominal wall. Plus, it's going to be safe on your back and protect your lower back from back issues. So it is very important. So again, we're laying here, we're in our natural scoop, but you may not have a natural scoop in this position. If your pelvis tends to be tilted, a lot of females are, even a lot of males are, our bodies are all different. So I don't have really the natural scooping going on laying here. Now, if I ask my body to, and I close my eyes and conjure up the image of my navel, which is my belly button, drawing back towards my spine, did you see what happened? I got a little shift in my pelvis, my lower back imprinted into the mat, and my transverse abdominals, those deep abdominals, engaged. I felt them engage. So I'm holding here. Now I'm going to release and relax. And I don't know if you can see, I'm hoping you can see in my camera, that my lower back just naturally lifted up off the mat. So navel to spine and scooping out the belly is the same thing, but it's just different ways of explaining. And in Pilates, so many instructors, which is a beautiful thing, that we all maybe explain things a little differently, and you are going to resonate with one way, and one way is going to click, and you're going to understand the feeling. So again, let's try that again. So just lay here naturally, and I want you to breathe normal. take a breath, let the diaphragm expand, and then as you exhale, start blowing out the air. Bring your hand to your belly and draw that navel back towards spine and engage those lower muscles. Your back should be imprinted into the mat. Hold, 2, 3, and release. And let it go. And just be natural. Let's try that again. So inhale. Let the diaphragm expand. And exhale. And as you exhale, draw that navel to spine. My pelvis naturally shifts a tiny bit. And my lower abdominals engage. Hold, 2, 3. And now here you'll feel a little scooping out. Hold. You can still breathe a little bit. Don't hold your breath, but you'll feel this little scoop out. And release. And let's try that again. So inhale, expand the diaphragm, and exhale, and draw navel to spine, imprint that lower back, hold, and then feel with your hand how you scooped out a little space right there in your belly button. Hold, 2, 3, and release. Great job. Now this is also a true test. So you want to feel like you can maintain this position and this form when you try and lift your legs up off the mat. That's why I'm always saying in my videos, and you'll hear instructors say, don't let your lower back lift off the mat, because if you do, you have lost your belly scoop and your proper engagement. So right now I'm in natural position, and if I just lift off my leg, I still have that natural space underneath my back, which is not good. I'm using more of my hip to lift my leg, and my abdominals are slightly engaged, but not really. So put your leg down, and let's try that again. We're going to inhale, expand the diaphragm, and exhale. Draw that navel back to spine. Pressing down, imagine a weight pressing down on the belly, scooping out a little space. And hold. And now I want you to slowly lift up off the mat your right leg and hold it here. Now this is what you want to maintain. You don't want that lower back to lift off. You want to maintain that position and release. Great job. That is a true test of your belly scoop. We're going to try that one more time. So inhale, let the diaphragm expand, and exhale. Pull, draw in that belly back towards the spine, imprint into the lower mat, hold, and lift your left leg slowly off the mat. And hold, and release. You want to maintain that position. Let's hold it, and try and lift and put your leg up and down, and release. If you've lost it at any moment, you have lost the belly scoop and you're no longer engaging your transverse abdominals. Take a breath and release for a moment. So play with this. This is a wonderful way to make sure you are properly using your body. And this is so important for any exercise. In the past, you may have been taught the opposite. A lot of people were taught to kind of bear down on the abdominals. And basically that ends up making people hold their breath, which is not the desired effect that we're looking for. So I hope you found this very helpful. I hope you found your belly scoop, and I hope you understand what scooping out your belly means, and navel to spine. And I've enjoyed this. I hope you have. And please don't forget to subscribe. Give this a like if you enjoyed it and you got something from it. I'd so appreciate it. Have a wonderful day.